Adam. Waiting for Jason. I went ahead and started. He said he'd be here in a minute, I think, or he said okay, but he's not here. So I wanted to go ahead and start. I said, get in here, Jason. Yeah, we usually start at 8 o'clock. We haven't had a show in a few weeks except the one with Catherine, and that was it. And I don't know why. For some reason, I thought I was starting at 8:30 tonight. I think I'm getting confused with another show. Here he is! Yay! And I want to talk about reptile people. There he is. Since we're later than usual because I don't know why. I was thinking we were starting at 8:30 and it usually starts at 8. What the heck?
That's why I was like, what's going on? No.
Hey, Joanne. Hey, Sam. Hey, Adam. And hey, Facebook user that I don't see your photo or your name. And I actually couldn't even tell who I was supposed to share to. I hope there's nobody streaming on Spirit or Skeleton Key YouTube because I'm streaming on a bunch of YouTubes too now. Also, so if anyone's from YouTube, hi on YouTube. Welcome. Come watch us on YouTube. People that don't do Facebook.
Yeah, so, for sure.
I wanted to talk about reptile people. So what do you think about reptile people? What do you think they are?
They're, what's it called, where they're living Earth subterranean, I guess.
I wanted to show him a scary baby doll I got. Like the reptile people that I guess they kind of look like kind of like Egyptian gods that have the animal faces and stuff, but they're reptilian and their skin was reptilian and they stood on two legs like a man with arms, but they had like a reptile head, like a lizard head or an alligator type head.
Right.
The queen. Mm-hmm. Hey, Yvette. Hey, Joshua. Isn't that scary?
They're a race of, race of aliens. One of them, anyways.
Yeah, you think they're aliens?
Yeah, for sure. They're, don't know where they would be from, but I do know that they'd be aliens, I guess.
Hey, Facebook user. I guess I should share this.
Yeah, I'm still waking up a little bit, so.
Put it in the group thing.
What's up, everybody out there? What's going on? So,
what do you guys think alien or the reptile people are?
You can throw some opinions out there. Like to see those. I'm playing 13 Ghosts in my office right now, so you see the flashing. That's what's going on.
I can't do what I'm trying to do. It's one of my favorites. I'm trying to copy the link so that I can share it. I think I was saying like before that, like maybe they even represent a reptilian part of us, the part of us that's cold-blooded, or like the part of us that's like survivalistic. Because if you think about it, reptiles can survive in pretty harsh places, and they're in like a certain low level of a survival state where they can basically just eat, sleep, and use a bathroom. And that could like represent our lowest selves or lower selves.
Yeah, I think there's something to that. I mean, yeah, obviously they're, survivalists, or they wouldn't be, they wouldn't be still around.
Yeah, I believe the aliens. Let's see. Our ancestors definitely helped us with technology, and still are among us.
Yeah, I'm sure they live just like we do. You wouldn't know the difference as far as just, aliens themselves. I mean, there's different races of aliens, so obviously there's going to be people or aliens that look like people like us.
Hey, Robin. We got Sam, Robin, Adam, Joanne. I'm open-minded. What do you think, Adam? I also, I don't know. I think that like then like the show that I saw that on the reptile people, there was a bird race, another bird alien race also, and then they always talk about like star seeds and um, Atlanteans and what are the other ones called? Arturians or Platurians or something like that. Like all these different races with these and interesting names. I don't know where they derive from. The Atlanteans obviously are from Atlanta or Atlantis. Excuse me, not Atlanta. Atlanta Georgians are another race too. No.
Like I said, there's all different types of races of aliens.
Mm-hmm. Like the grays and the whites.
Yeah, you know.
So swamp thing.
But yeah, there's all types. You know, I think that's a lot to do with the Greek mythology and you know, that kind of thing. Back, you know, even like the ancient Egyptians talking about gods and you know the Bible talking about gods and stuff like that. I think they're aliens.
Yeah, I do think if they did exist, obviously they don't exist right now on our plane because we'd see them. But maybe they're I don't know. Maybe they even came from dinosaurs. You know, like because there are still dinosaur animals here living today, like alligators and a few other species.
Yeah, I mean that goes along with kind of like you know Nessie and Loch Ness
Yeah,
or Champ or something like that. Or are we seeing just a you know something that's left over from the dinosaurs?
and there are some like dinosaur bird races that are still alive.
Yeah.
I think there's probably a few fish that are from very close to that time that they have found. You know, their deep sea diving expeditions that you see on like Shark Week or like the Discovery Channel or Nat Geo.
Right. Yeah.
And honestly, they could just be like another race of aliens or something because look, you got sharks that we found that are like the goblin shark and the ghost shark that we never knew existed until a few years ago. Why wouldn't there be another? I guess there could be more races of aliens that we actually haven't seen or talked about as much as far as abductions go and as far as UFOs go. and like spottings of aliens or like crash landings and like you know governmental conspiracies and all that stuff. By the way, our show is now called Spectral Sailor Conspiracies. Today and next Monday will be our last Mondays to do the show because the schedules of people will be changing for work and I will not have Monday nights available anymore. I will be with kiddos. And so until we exactly sit down and like write out or make another schedule that works on a Wednesday or Thursday, then I have to work with Jason's work schedule also because he works 2 full-time jobs. So it'll have to work with his schedule too for us to do this. And we're talking about expanding to some kind of podcast experience too. So we could actually get out there, you know, in like Radio Land, like iHeartRadio and Spotify and Anchor and all of those, Spreaker or whatever else. There's Podbean and other things. There's some accounts that I've created for us to do podcasting with this show, you know, as another project. And that might even actually be something that we do more than the live show. I don't know yet. We talked about it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out and
Hey,
make
Johnny,
it let everybody know what's going on, what we're going to do.
do you want to tell them all about? I was thinking we should tell them about all the cons that we're going to be at this year, like the conventions. You want to tell them?
Yeah, we have a busy schedule as far as that goes. We're going to be at the Oklahoma Paracon coming up.
I don't see you. I just see a little.
I don't have those dates written down in here, so they're all right here on my phone. But the Oklahoma Paracon, we're going to be at the Arkansas Paracon. There's a Kansas City Paracon we're going to be at. And then we got some big investigations coming up that we're going to be doing too. So, was there something I left out there? I mean, there was
the three cons: the Kansas, Oklahoma, and Arkansas.
Yeah, there's something else. I don't think so.
Think of.
Okay, yeah,
conventions go.
Yeah, I think as far as Paracons and everything we got going on, that our team, not Terror Collective, what's what we'll be doing for that, and then some big investigations coming up, like I said, and then we also have other things that we're working on. So some big things coming that we'll announce. We'll make sure that we get everything squared away on those things before we say anything.
Yeah, and we wanted to go over that stuff tonight for everybody that watches the show, because we may not have a show after tonight. Not sure. We did have a guest that we were trying to line up for tonight. That was a really big guest that we had talked to and met in person. They didn't answer back yet, but if they do before next Monday, we might have our last final show next Monday, but this might possibly be our last show. So,
I mean, it could be, but I don't think.
Not the last time you see us.
I think we'll pop up on a new scheduled time or something somewhere. So
yeah,
we'll figure all that out, and then with our guest that we were getting,
people, Johnny, reptile civilizations. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was just gonna say our guest that we were trying to get. We have to work around his filming schedule, so it's kind of difficult, but we'll get him. We'll get him eventually.
Yeah, we might have to do our shows on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Otherwise, we'd have to do it like a different time on Monday.
Yeah, no, we'll definitely. We're not going to do a show. We'll just figure out. We just have to figure out everybody's schedule as far as the networking stuff goes, and then our schedule stuff too. So,
hey, there's Pamela on YouTube.
What's up?
Yeah. Hey, Pamela, I haven't seen you in a while. Long time no see.
But no, we'll continue doing something. We'll be out there anyway. As far as if you follow our page, Not Terror Collective, we'll be out there doing stuff with that too. So.
Get out of there. Sorry, dog underwear, dirty clothes.
Yeah,
that's a no-go. Who is it? This is Facebook user. Tell me who you are. Say your name. It says, I don't know if you can't see me. I'm like, it just says Facebook user. It doesn't say a name. I don't know. I haven't seen you much, so new time day may be better for me to see you guys. Yeah. Probably on a Wednesday or Thursday is when it's going to happen for anybody. Oh, it's Kelly. Sorry, it says Facebook user. That's all I can see. I don't even see your photo. It just shows a little Facebook symbol. That's funny. I didn't know who it was. I just knew it was somebody that has Facebook and somebody that probably knows this. It's off the Not Terror Collective page.
There you go.
Troll. It's a troll. No, I knew it was somebody that knew us. She thought it was a troll. There's another few Facebook users. I wonder why it says that. Mm-hmm. Hi, Kelly. I know it's you now.
That's funny.
Well, it doesn't have the photo or anything or the name.
I don't know why it's saying that.
No idea. She said, I'm no troll.
No.
Hey, from Barnesville, Maine. Hey, Stuart. Hey, Skeleton Key Network.
Yeah, so we'll just we're changing days and times. So I mean, we're still gonna be around. And if you follow Not Terror Collective, make sure you do. But we'll be out there at the different Paracons and a lot of stuff coming out with us and different avenues for us for you guys to check out.
Some investigations or some other things that we were talking about that we haven't mentioned yet because we haven't committed to them yet. But the 3 that we committed to is the ones that Jason mentioned, which is Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Kansas. Independence, right. Kansas.
Yeah, independent Kansas. The greater Kansas City area, I guess you'd say. But
I thought it was there.
I have those dates. I have those dates on my phone. I don't have them written down, so I'll tell you all the dates. But
oh, dang it, too. Where's my notebook? I wrote them down also. June 24th and 25th is one of them.
Yes.
October 29th.
Oh yeah. October.
I don't remember the third one. So October 29th, we probably won't be there on the 30th because trick or treating and stuff.
Right, and
June
September.
24th and 25th, or it might even be the 23rd through the 25th. We'll post it on the Night Terror Collective page, and I'll even post it on Spectral Sailor page so everyone can know. And then there was another one. I don't remember when that one is. I just remember is it September?
Yeah, I think so.
September, around the same dates as like the 24th and 25th or something like that. It falls on a weekend in September. So well, there's a calendar here, isn't there? Oh, see the Stranger Things by Demogorgon that comes out next month. Yes.
Yeah.
So my Stay Puft Marshmallow Mans are in the way. So June 24th or 5th and 6th is one of the Paracons. I need to write it on here. Then we have nothing in July.
Yeah, we have a big investigation next month. So
Yes, we do. May 27th, look on the Night Terror Collective page. You'll see a investigation at a really awesome location that we cannot disclose, but you will not be disappointed. August is at Gettysburg Bash. August 19th, 20th, and 21st. We were thinking about going there to meet up with a friend of ours who remains nameless, like Voldemort. So, not like they're like Voldemort. They're just going to remain nameless, as in the nameless Voldemort.
Yeah, so we got some things going on that are Kima's busy, and we can bring to you guys for new content and everything. So
I'm so felt that today. I don't know. I felt like somebody was going to pass away today earlier, and I was telling Andrew that. I mean, I could just have felt that though in a million people. How many people die per day? But, and I didn't know that person, so it's probably not likely it was that person. But hopefully it wasn't somebody I know, and I just don't know about it yet because I hate when that happens. Thank you sharing this live. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Thank you for your support, and looking forward to the sanitarium next month. Yes. That's Kelly. Even though it says Facebook user. June 23rd is my 56th birthday, and 24th I'm going to a Van Gogh exhibit. I might just have to skip out on the Paracon and go with her to the Van Gogh exhibit. I would love to go to that.
Yeah.
Well, you need to come see then, though, at your house. We need to make you a visit. Yes.
Like I said, if you're not following us, make sure you follow Night Terror Collective so you'll keep up with that. Make sure you're following Spectral Sailor.
Yes. So El Reno, Oklahoma, Paracon, we're going to be there.
Right.
Reno.
Little
Little Rock, Arkansas, Paracon will be there.
Yeah.
Kansas, we will be there.
Right.
And in the beginning of August, we're supposed to go to Broken Bow Asylum with Tim. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my God.
We have that.
Shit, Adam, you could come and hang out with us. You could sit with us. You could get VIP with us and sit with us. Instead of like, you can't sit with us, we'd be like, come on, Adam, sit with us.
Yeah, we do.
You'd probably walk around and look at it.
We do a lot more things than we do just for the show here. So I mean, we have our team. So we actually do get out there and investigate. We don't just talk about it. So you want to follow us for that, so you can see kind of like how we do things. Everybody does things different. So maybe you'll like our style. But I got a big horror event coming up this weekend that I'm going to. So I'm going to Texas Frightmare in Dallas.
It's not like you said core.
Yeah.
Horror event.
Horror. Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully get to talk to some guys down there that maybe we can get them on our show. So
Night Terror Collective Paranormal page on Facebook, Spectral Sailor YouTube, and on Facebook.
Yes. If you look that up, guys, we have 2 different pages on Facebook for Night Terror Collective, so make sure you follow both of them.
And then we're still talking about doing like some event in Alabama, Birmingham, I think. Pretty sure.
Yes.
Owner, you found the owner of that place? Oh my goodness, yeah, that would be awesome. I was telling him about it yesterday, and I was like, man, this place just looks really like it would be really awesome to get into. I think during the pandemic, a lot of new shows started, and then now people are getting busy, and they're getting busy again. That is true. I think people are doing things outside, and they're actually going back out in the field and they're investigating again instead of just sitting at home and doing shows. Yes,
Right.
Bama area. Look at you guys getting all fancy with the scrolling banner. I know, right? I should have done that in the beginning. That would have made more sense, but we don't always make sense. Do we? So then we would have the Broken Bow Asylum at the beginning of August. It's like the first weekend in August.
Yeah.
To meet up with Tim Comer and his Riverbend Paranormal team. We need to touch base with him again on that. I get back to him on that. I haven't talked to him in a minute since he was in St. Louis.
We've already investigated that place, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we just want to go see them.
Yeah, for sure. Hook up with them.
And Broken Bow's cool. The drive there is very squatchy, very Sasquatchy.
It is. It's they say that Bigfoot's all down through there, down through southeastern Oklahoma. So.
And I made another contact today. I met a lady and her nephew has a show on Paraflix, and he might possibly be having a show on Travel Channel. And his show is called My Paranormal Experience. And his name is Nathan. I'm going to contact him too to be on the show. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if we move to a different day, it might be, a different ballpark. He said, Bigfoot, I'm on the way. We're looking forward to hanging out with you guys. We're looking forward to hanging out with you guys too.
We are still continuing our Hocus Pocus series. It's just taking time, guys, to get everybody schedule wise because they're due filming on other projects. So we're working on it.
We'll probably have Tobias and Doug. Who
plays
Doug Richardson, and Tobias plays, what's the character's name? Jay? Okay, yeah. I remembered Ice because that's not a normal name, but I couldn't remember Jay's name. So we're probably still going to have Tobias sometime to be on here. We won't leave him alone until he says yes, because he promised that he'd be on here. And then
maybe.
Doug plays Billy Butcherson, and he plays Abe on Hellboy and the Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer, man, he's got all kinds of characters. You wouldn't realize he played.
And he played in Pan's Labyrinth, and he played in what is it called? The Shape of Water? Is that what it's called?
And he's in Hocus Pocus 2 coming out. So,
so that is a real thing.
He's going to be doing a lot of promos for that. So we'll catch him when he starts doing that again. So, but we've been working on some big ones too. So besides those guys, and we'll see what happens. But I don't know. I know there's a lot of Nightmare on Elm Street fans out there. So.
Yeah, maybe he'll post some pictures on the Night Terror Collective page for you guys. So, anybody that's new, what do you guys think about the reptilian race or the reptilian civilization, the reptile people? Or the bird civilization, the bird people? What do you all think about them? And also, we are going to have some other things coming out too soon that are going to be publishings somewhere. I don't know if he wants to tell you all that yet or not, but
yeah, well, I mean, I guess because it's going to happen. It's just don't know exactly what issue it's going to be in, but I don't know if it's going to be the newest one fixing to come out here soon, but it might be the number one right after that. But we're going to be
featured. We still have this one.
Yes, Scary Monsters magazine. Those guys are awesome,
and we're in there.
We got a big spread about our team in there, and they did a really awesome interview.
And
It
the
was really cool.
Hollywood and was it Hollywood?
It's Hollywood Entertainment News .com. We were just in that, so their stuff's all online, but they're gonna work on start doing a physical publication, is what they told me. So you guys can go to their website, check that out, and check out our article about us. It's under the paranormal. They have a paranormal tab on their website, so check that out and then look us up. It was a pretty good article.
Way nice.
But we are fixing to be featured in Haunted Magazine. I don't know if you guys follow that, but it's
exciting for me.
It's a really big publication, and they're out of the UK.
Cool.
And it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. I've actually heard about that too, and them actually being in disguise as like humans that are in the hierarchy of us right now, like maybe in politics.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's a theory with that. A lot of people think they're in the New World Order of things, and that's kind of their plan. So that is very interesting.
Yeah.
We were also, just to mention, Squatch GQ magazine. They did a big article on us too. So I think it was like 6 pages long. So it was pretty cool. Those guys were good too. So.
And which newspapers?
I mean, we're in
Photo. Spire was Photo.
We were in the like the Poto, Oklahoma Daily News. We were in the Spiro, Oklahoman, I believe, and then what was it? There was another one we were in. I can't think of the name of it, but
I can't either.
Yeah, we've been lucky enough to be in quite a few things like that, and then these big national published magazines, and it's really cool. And we just went, like I said, I just mentioned, we just went Hollywood, so we were, that was kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, we have a lot going on, and that contributes from us doing what we do outside of this show, and actually get out there and investigate places. So.
Sorry, somebody sent me a really funny message. I can't help with that. Pamela said, I guess when we're talking about like the reptile people, I think we just have to go with what feels right and true to each of us, like any belief, no matter to know if any of it's 100% sure or not. That's true, unless they start coming out and we see them, like the aliens invading, there's reptile people with them, or they're battling each other. Who knows?
Yeah. The
algorithms will show you more of what you click on and read, so people need to realize that too. That is true. And then also the voice recognitions. Like when you're talking and you don't know, you're talking about something to your friends, or you're, like Piper. I talked to Piper, my daughter. And then I get on here and YouTube all of a sudden has showing up at the top of my newsfeed what I just talked about. They're spying. They're spying.
It does happen.
Yeah.
They're good at that.
It reminded me of that. Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't know how you get around that other than like having like an older phone that's not a smartphone, like using walkie-talkies, like a can with a string, or just don't have a cell phone, live out in the country, go off the grid, use a CB radio, and they can still find you then. If you're using, satellites and different things to bounce off of to communicate, then somebody can intercept your signal and hear you. So I don't know. Those little cheapy phones that you buy at Walmart, that's like a tracker phones, or whatever, that are not trackable. You know what I mean? They're not trackable, and they're like cheapy phones. Burner phones are called burner phones. Use those. Yeah, burner phone. Ham radio. Ham radio. What is ham radio? Like real radio?
Yeah, like you can talk to people from all over the world and stuff on one of those.
Yeah.
Um,
If we turn off our phones when they're not in use, yep, that's good too.
and,
And also, when you're doing paranormal investigating or using equipment, sometimes your phone, if you don't put it on do not disturb or on like pilot mode, it can actually, when you're getting text messages and like other things that are being sent to your phone, and interfere with your electronic devices. I don't know if a lot of people don't know that. I didn't know that when I started, so that's just a piece of advice, or just like food for thought for anybody that doesn't know that your phone can intercept with your electronic devices, like your spirit boxes, your obelisks, your apps that you're using, and stuff like that. Rook, REM pods, just different things depending on how they work. It can intercept with your signal. So
yeah,
or it can disturb, or it can trigger your object to go off. Your it can trigger your device to go off without it being triggered by a spirit.
yeah.
Being listened to, yeah. You can use stuff like this though, and it's not going to affect that. This is like an old battery ran. It has no signal that's going to come from anywhere to it, and it's like an old voice recorder. If you use old school stuff like this, like Sherlock Holmes type stuff, if you do, just let us know, because I like to see videos about stuff like that. I
Yeah,
like to see anybody using an old antique piece of equipment. I just think it's really neat. Just I don't know. It's just entertaining and stuff to see that.
yeah.
And
The old school stuff is pretty cool.
we're
It's pretty,
also, I am working on getting published in something. And then after that, I am working on publishing something. It's probably going to take me a good long minute because I've only like written one page. I wrote down what I want to write on a notebook, and then working on a project that's going to be something that I'm going to try to get copyrighted so that I can market it to be used in investigations, that is very affordable and cheap, so that anybody can literally use it, and it doesn't have any way it can get intercepted with satellite or signals or electronics. So
yeah,
thank you.
yeah. Um, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. That stuff happens.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I'm trying to see if there's
Yeah,
any.
we have
I don't really get a lot of free time to show off anything that I have usually. We're usually having a guest on here. We're asking questions all the time. We're talking.
yeah, and make sure you guys go back and check some of our prior interviews out. We've had some cool people on. You know,
Yes, we do. And you
um,
can go to the Spectral Sailor on YouTube, and they're archived from the very beginning all the way till now. And we also have Hey Boo. That's another show on Sundays. That is also archived, and I've streamed, I think, most of the episodes onto the Spectral Sailor YouTube as well. So if you want to go back and watch Hey Boo ever, it's on there also. Um, there might be some other random goodies on there, some nuggets like the Save Waverly Hills Parathon we did. I think it's on there. Some tarot card readings and saging and smudging techniques and like cleansing techniques, protection techniques, different kinds of tarot card goodies are on there. Thank you. They're on my YouTube. I don't have a big following. If you want to go follow it, that's awesome. I only have like 50 something followers. I don't have very many, but there's just little things on there like how to read tarot cards, or how to do like a 1 minute tarot card reading, or like maybe a 3 minute tarot card reading, and how to smudge and sage your home to do like a cleansing if you get a new place you want to move into and you want to clear it out, or you got some negative juju going on and you just want to cleanse your house, stuff like that on there too, if you go to the bottom. And live investigations are streamed on there also. Some of our live investigations I saved and I uploaded them onto that YouTube channel.
yeah, check that out. You know, we've had some interesting guests on our show, streaming from people you never heard of to people that are pretty famous you've heard of. So, um, they're all they've all been great interviews. So make sure you check out everybody.
And we're probably going to build another channel. So that will help us with picking a time slot that we want for Wednesday or Thursday. Yeah, then we can pick a better time that we want if we have another channel. So we also have a Prometheus YouTube. So far, I think that I know of. I think this is the only show that's streamed onto there, or Hey Boo might be streamed onto there. Hey, that's a good question. Here you go.
We'd like to have
Robert England. He wants Robert England.
Yeah, and I tell you, I've been working pretty hard to get him on the show. I think it's going to happen eventually, hopefully sooner than later. But that one's yeah, that's been my number one. It's been interesting communication with those guys, and then I'm going to see him this weekend. So I'm gonna talk to him about it more, hopefully. But we'll see.
I'm running on Spirit, but I'm not running on SKN, so I think I don't really know. Is this Spirit Facebook that I'm running on or YouTube? Maybe I thought it was the YouTube. Hey, Maddie. We also have an interview with her next month. That's gonna be fun on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
On Mad G Talking Smack.
On her show.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, we still do that. We still do that too, guys. We still do interviews on other people's shows, and sometimes it's hard because our schedules are really busy with different things we do, but we like to do that.
And we do residentials, we do public investigations, we help people if it's a little bit, like just saying in the same ballpark or realm of that, and it's not really literally like an investigation that they want to do, but just a cleansing or something. If they contact us and they want a cleansing, I do private readings when I'm available. I did one Saturday, a really good one Saturday night, and a couple weeks before that, I went to someone's house and did one. They paid me extra to come to their house for gas money and stuff. Me too, Maddie.
Yeah, we've been lucky enough to investigate some of the most haunted places in the country. We've been lucky enough to partner with some well-known people that are on TV. We've got some great opportunities we've been able to do. So
yes,
I'm pretty lucky.
I would like to actually have a ritual or regimen for that, but I do like to help people heal. I actually offered that Saturday night. I just like sat, and sometimes you just need to listen to people, and that helps them out a lot. It's very therapeutic just to sit and listen to somebody when you're doing a reading for them. If they just need to talk about something, it helps them out a lot.
It was the last residential investigation. That was a week ago, 2 weeks ago,
2 to 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
Hodgen.
Yeah.
Hodgen, Oklahoma.
We schedule those in when we can, so it's not an every week thing, but we do those just to help people.
And it was not just us, but it was Jason and myself and another fellow investigator that used to be part of another team, and they're dissolved now. Her and her daughter came. Her daughter's really curious in this stuff, and she's of the good age to be learning it. And then there was a friend of mine that's investigated with me several times that came with us, also named Renee. So there was 5 of us that did that investigation.
Right. But as far as our team, it's just us two.
Yeah.
So it can't be just us going to where we need to go.
A lot of the time, it's just us. But since we got more equipment, we brought some more people with us and let them use the different pieces of equipment, because it's easier if you don't have just 2 people using all these pieces of equipment. If you've got one person watching one, so that they can notice if it gets, if it goes off, if it works, if it's set off, and then another person having another piece of equipment so they can monitor it,
Yeah, that's one thing we like to do, and we take people with us every once in a while to do that, to teach them,
Mm-hmm.
to show them how to do things, to show them, to further their experience in the paranormal, and see if it's something that they really want to pursue, and then what it entails and how everything works.
Yeah, because a lot of people are just curious and they don't really know what direction they want to go with it, or if they really want to have like a team or anything like that. They just want to go along and be part of it, really, and just participate.
Right. That we're not saying we're experts, whatsoever, because there are no experts in this field. But we are definitely more experienced and more seasoned than
And a lot of people, I guess. I mean,
so
there's
we
some more experienced than us. People that are out there that are on that have their own books and stuff, like 5 novels published and things like that, that have been doing it for like 20 and something years. But however, in our bios, if you read our bios when we have things published, between the both of us, we had experiences since we were younger. So together, collectively, we have 20 to 30 years of experience. If we had experiences when we were younger and some things that happened then, not as investigating really, but
right. It's definitely become more of a thing from our, you can tell the difference between our very first investigation that we ever did to now, the difference in, all the things we learned, and we can kind of pass on the do's and don'ts to everybody that we help,
Kitty. Sorry.
We're not saying like you have to do anything like our way or anything like that. No, not at all. But everybody will develop their own way.
While you're talking, I'm going to mute so you can't hear the cat, and I'm going to try to find a happy medium for the cat so that the cat be's quiet. You want to take over for a minute?
Sure, you're good. But yeah, so that's that's where we've been at and that. Like I said, we've been to the really big haunted locations all over the country, to a bunch of residential things and a bunch of localized places. But she's writing stuff up and working on some things to get her published. I am published. This is my new children's book, The Little Ghostly Ghost. It's available on Amazon. Search the name or search my name. You can find it out there.
You should probably put the link on your page or on Night Terror Collective again after this.
Yeah.
For them to be able to find it easily. You know what I mean? You want to kind of bring it to them.
And then hopefully, what I was just saying is hopefully you'll have something to go right along with that, and then that'd be cool. When you get published.
Well, it will not be a children's book. Not that I have anything wrong with a children's book, but it definitely will not be a children's book. For sure. Now, if I had a children's book in me, I would love to make one or write one or do the artwork for one or create one. But it will definitely not be a children's book. They will be more along the lines of metaphysical, paranormal, just like, macabre. And even I have written when I was in high school, like a science fiction story before on a floppy disk. But these will be more like the paranormal. They'll be more something that at least a teenager level would read, and someone older, a teenager or older, would read about energy work and how to detect different kinds of energy. How do we know energy is dark? How do we know it's light? How do we know it's good? How do we know it's evil? How do we know it's bad? How do we know where it came from? How do we know where it comes from? Is it from us? Is it from something else? That kind of stuff. Adam said it's a cute book.
Yeah, I think Adam actually has a copy. I think he bought one. I need to, whenever I see Adam, sign up for him. But I just wanted something to kind of introduce kids to what we do in an easy, fun way. And then I'm using or I'm writing another book, but we'll see how that works.
When you write like a legit book, not saying a little kid's book doesn't take a while, because you did work on it for a minute. But like when you write like a novel type book, you know what I mean? That has chapters and stuff. It takes a lot longer.
Yeah, and that's coming. So we'll see.
I am actually using this right now for like grounding and de-stressing, it's Kaifi oil. My friend Kiki Castillon from Lone Wolf Paranormal gave this to me. It came from Arkansas. It's Kaifi oil. Actually, this one is like more of like a kind of like a love yourself divinity oil that I put on today. Those aren't really for protection, but they are like for balancing and grounding, and that is a form of protection. When you balance and you ground yourself, you are less likely to get some kind of spiritual or physical or psychic attack or like a witchcraft attack or whatever kind of attack if you're grounded. And lots of different kinds of stones, like howlite is good for deflecting and protecting against any attachments or anything dark. Black tourmaline, um, black onyx, and there's another black stone that I can't think of. Somebody Q. Hey, I know who knows this. I hope
Yeah,
my will autograph it for my grandkids, Jason. She said.
Who? What?
It's Spirit. It's Terry. She said, if I buy one, will you autograph it for my grandkids?
Yeah, sure. You know, yeah, we have a problem.
Robin. That's it. I knew somebody would know. Sorry.
But yeah, if you buy one and you like it, please leave a review because that helps too. But yeah, I'll find someone to sign it and we'll do that. But yeah, we also use holy water. Say protection and prayer after each investigation from St. Michael, and we each have our different. That's like I'll be always wear my cross, but we have different things.
And I have tiger's eye and some gate, like some kind of a gate that's dark green.
Yeah, we take precautions and we're careful. Now, sometimes it doesn't mean that it doesn't. It's not 100% foolproof. It doesn't mean that something can't follow you home. But no, we haven't had bad luck with that necessarily. But
and we do holy oil, holy water, and Archangel Michael protection prayer when we leave places every time with everyone in the family and everyone on the team. My dog and cats chasing each other. If you hear some weird noise, that is what it is. It's not anything paranormal. It's a dog and a cat chasing each other. And I used to, when we first started out, I have used a lot of sage. I don't only use sage. A lot of people use sage or Palo Santo. I also use sometimes Yerba Santa and sometimes juniper berry. You can make bundles of juniper berry and pine, and that's like a Native American thing. Yerba Santa is a lot like sage, but it smells more sweet grassy, if that makes sense. And then Palo Santo is the really sweet smelling wood sticks that smell like sweet wood. They like a sweet, just like a really sweet woody smell. Cat and dog.
yeah, I like the way that smells.
I do too. I think it smells really, really good. I always bring incense too. Not always, but sometimes I bring incense when I remember. But I usually do when I'm doing a cleansing. I'll bring some incense because sometimes some people don't like sage the way that it smells. It smells odd, and after you've burned it for so long, sometimes it gets really strong, and you smoke people out with it or yourself. I also made a spray called Boo Be Gone. Boo space Be space gone, not Boo Be Gone, but Boo Be Gone. But I think I was thinking about calling it Boo Bitches Be Gone because that made it not sound like boobies. And it's a spray that you can spray. It's got basically the same anointment and same properties as a holy oil carrier base mixed with something else to make it a spray. and that's supposed to deflect, be sprayed in negative energy areas. Like if you have a workspace or a closet, or I don't know, you could spray it on your pillow. Yep, I work with a lot of oils and quite a few different flowers and plants, like pieces of flowers and stuff like that, and seeds also, plants, leaves, rocks, stones, crystals, minerals. So, and seashells. Sometimes seashells. Hey, Yvette. There's another Yvette on here too. Somehow it's Yvette Petrie. I've never been around sage when it was lit. What? Are you kidding me? Well, we got to change that.
Yeah, gotta see if you like it or not.
You can also make your own roller oils, like protective oils to put on you when you go out somewhere to put protection oils and herbs in them. And buy these little roller things. Or I sell stuff like this also that has custom oils in it for men and women. I make soaps for men and women also. And coffee scrub and lip scrub. And my daughter makes some really awesome other scrubs that are really good smelling, like women's scents. She makes some good stuff in jewelry. She makes really, really nice jewelry. And most of the jewelry is made out of stones, crystals, and stones and natural elements. Sometimes there's beatery added to it, for color and design.
No. And there's all kinds of stuff out there.
Yeah, what am I kinds? And I have a necklace in my car and some smoky quartz in my car. Selenite. It has a tricatcher on it, and it has the tricatcher is like an Irish protection symbol or Celtic protection symbol. It's the thing off of the Charm show that you see on the beginning of the Charm show when the book and the Book of Shadows, they have shows, and it has a medal on it, a medallion, and a cross. I carry that with me everywhere too. Yes, they are. All of these scrubs actually are made with cocoa butter, and the grit part of it is either some kind of salt or some kind of sugar or coffee. So those are non-dairy. The coconut oil is non-dairy. Sometimes we use hemp oil in it. That's non-dairy, and the oils, the essential oils, are non-dairy. So actually, the soaps, not so much. Most of those are dairy, but all of the scrubs are non-dairy. Every scrub, the lip scrubs and the body scrubs, and then we also make bath soap and feet soap as well, and those are non-dairy. But most of the soap is dairy, unless you get a honey or honey-based soap. We make a honey-based soap and a hemp-based soap. Those are not dairy. And we're almost out of time. We're almost out of time.
Any more questions or anything going on?
No, just a soap question. And then he said he's never used sage. I'm actually surprised. Never been around sage when it was lit. And you can even use your own different herb bundles if you want, like hickory twigs and stuff like that, and just bind them with some kind of yarn or some kind of twine and make your own bundles. Like if you check back your ancestry and your lineage, and you like check that you're like Native American or you're Hispanic, and you like have a family member that like to work with certain herbs or something, you can actually literally get sprigs of something, wrap them together with twigs, and make your own bundles and burn those. You can even sometimes put oils on it and then let it dry out and burn it. Not really strong oils, because you're going to be choking on them, and you're probably going to make everybody in there sick. But light scented oils you could even use to saturate.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that, but I do know you make some good stuff.
I've been making all kinds of stuff. And we did make bath wash, like shower wash for a while, and lotion. I have some lotion. Not a lot. I haven't made a lot. of lotion, a lot of body wash, but we will do custom orders and make those, and even beard soap.
Yeah. Well,
Where's the question right there? When are we going to go camping and look for Bigfoot? I still got to do that. You know what? If you came down here, we would make that happen. Jason is about not getting bugs though, so we'd have to.
no, I love to go camping. I don't really care for spiders, but you know.
Yeah, don't say that word. That word is the devil. But we could camp somewhere that doesn't have a lot of overgrowth, and then go out and go to the areas that we've been looking into Bigfoot, like Tahlequah, Stillwell, Broken Bow.
Right.
Those are some good areas to start in Oklahoma for looking for Bigfoot. That would be awesome. I would do that there. I don't know where I would go. You would probably have to find places for me and tell us where to go, but in Alabama, the Alabama White thing. Yes,
Just-
we could do that.
Watching 13 Ghosts. So.
Is the Alabama White thing? We can look that up, Jason.
I don't know what that Alabama White thing. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm not. Filmmaker. I'm not afraid of bugs.
What, Adam? We're just going to break all of your comfort
Yeah.
zones, all of them, everything.
Yeah.
It's a Bigfoot, supposedly.
Hmm.
And Terry's the one that lives up near that place I was telling you about, the memorial mounds that were that guy built the place inside that hill where they had the underground funeral arrangements and funeral parlor and
Right.
burials. Yeah. Her and Jess live near there. White Bigfoot. That would be really awesome to see, actually. Anything to do with that at all. Like a Yeti, sort of, like an abominable snowman or something. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The mound.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. When she's telling me about that, it sounded interesting.
Yeah, I need to send him an article. If you put double-sided tape around your cuffs and ankles, wrists, you'll stop the ticks. Hey, that's a good idea.
A good hack.
Yeah. It's hilarious. I was just fixing to say he was supposed to be on here. I was naked. That's why he just showed up. You were naked for a long time. We don't need to know the details though. He was in the bathtub earlier. I hope nobody else here is sitting here watching us naked because we're not that exciting. Are we, Jason?
No, I don't know. Nope. Hope not.
Are we? I would like to see a white Bigfoot though, for real. That reminds me of like some videos I've seen of like up in the mountains and like the snowy covered mountains or the Antarctic. Yeah, is it Arctic? The Arctic. It was a prune. Oh my god, I don't even know that. Yeah. Huh?
What?
What happened?
Oh, I was looking at something on one of my posters.
Oh, she said friend her and she'll tag you when she posts the stuff about that mound. Lots of folks have been in illegally. Yeah, we don't want to go in illegally, especially at nighttime, because we don't want to get, in trouble with the law.
Yeah.
We just always make Howard stand out there naked, and then they wouldn't pay attention to what we were doing. Right? It's like a distraction, a decoy. They would not care at all what we were doing.
I have Rosie send me your stuff, and then I'll send you a friend request.
She said, we're killed. Oh yeah, yeah. We don't want that either.
No. Right.
With the Nola, we get naked on Bourbon Street. Y'all can go do that, but I won't be there. Oh, it's a slightly rough area. I'll bring my pepper spray and my taser.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
You can ask as many questions as you want, Adam. Ask him the whole time we're on here if you want to. I don't even care. One more question. What am I going to do with myself on Monday nights now? I'm not sure. Like, if I could work a way out to do something, you know what? Honestly, we could pre record when Jason's off and stream them on Monday nights. That's a thought, and keep our spot. They wouldn't be interactive, though. Like, we wouldn't be interacting with people.
I mean, we could do that, but yeah, we wouldn't be able to interact unless we were watching the show the same time he was in the comments or something. That us doing it live is really kind of our thing.
You want bigger than that.
Hmm.
Like bigger than a taser. What about a laser? A machete and a laser. A strobe light. I wonder if Bigfoot would like strobe lights. That's a good question.
Was it?
I bet he would. I bet a curious Bigfoot would like strobe lights. But I bet you
Maybe.
one that's trying to hide all the time, like an older one, would not like them.
Yeah, no.
What do you think?
Yeah, I don't think they'd come close enough to see exactly what it was. So. But,
laser guns would be appropriate at that mound.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, she said Monday nights to get on the YouTube and watch the replays of all the live streams. We will figure something out. He likes interacting. Yeah, I like interacting with the people that watch our shows and like and enjoy our shows too. And I know Adam's been there since the very first show. He has been there since the first show. And Howard is going to put pepper spray on a po' boy sandwich and eat it, and he's going to be on the toilet the rest of the night. Laser guns. Laser guns, like.
We still might have a show next Monday, right?
Yeah.
So I'm really going to try to get Tobias on our show for next Monday. So,
if we can't, we will have something else exciting in store, I promise.
Yeah. I mean, you got him. He's a good guy and he's funny. You know. Thanks.
He said, I've only missed 4 shows since the beginning. This is true. Adam is here every Monday with us, and the only time he hasn't seen the show is when we don't run them, and a couple of other times. So, what would be really cool is if we could get that female Miss Bigfoot that Howard's friends with on that Alabama. If we did that thing in Birmingham, if we could get the female Bigfoot to be there, that'd be pretty cool. Especially like, shaking hands at the memorial mound when people come in, if it's not super hot,
Right.
And there's rooms in there. There's rooms inside there. But everybody, we have on the banner on the bottom if you want to know where to find us besides here. Next Monday will probably be our last show. We'll most likely have a show even if we don't get Tobias on here or somebody really awesome. We're going to do something exciting, I promise. We'll get somebody else and we'll do something exciting.
Yeah, we'll make sure we have somebody cool for next week.
I was thinking about her. I hadn't seen her in a while. I hadn't talked to her in a while. Yeah, so Wednesdays and Thursdays will probably be our new landing pads for the show from now on.
Yeah, we're not going away, guys. We're just changing some stuff up.
Yeah, and if we have to, we'll create other channels, and we will still have shows on a Wednesday or Thursday. So, We have 2 new shows starting in 2 weeks, hosted by Jackie Harmon, called Studio 13 and Partners in Crime. So Partners in Crime is a separate show and Studio 13 is a separate show? Well, that'll be exciting. We need to add them on there to the page. And one of my friends, I'm not super good friends with Charlotte, but I'm really good friends with Wayne, and he's going to probably be bringing a show also. And I'm excited about that because I really like him. We've interviewed him. Remember Wayne from UK? Wayne Goldwell from Spirits Within? Yeah, he's going to probably be doing a show with us. Yeah, I'm excited about that. So, and then Miss Charlotte Underwood said she was wanting to get with us and also run shows in here. Already done. Awesome. You added Wayne and Charlotte. Someone else said they love Wayne. Wayne is awesome. Yeah. See, Wayne. Everybody like Wayne. Everybody likes Wayne.
That's cool.
And he's going to be on Wednesday night on the Swamp Talk, and then I think Thursday night on Petri Dish. If anybody wants to talk to him, he'll be there tomorrow or Wednesday and Thursday. So everybody, thank y'all for watching, and we'll have something more exciting next week, whether it's a really awesome guest or just a spontaneous something else.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get something cool. Something going on.
Peace and hair grease, and keep it creepy.
Bye.
Hell, we might even go on a live investigation next Monday. Who knows? I don't know. We might do something. We'll do something crazy. Bye, everybody.